What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all the news after week 15 of our Los Angeles Crusaders franchise, and we have a problem, potentially. Derek Carr was hurt in the last game. We're going to have to see how bad this injury is. If it's very bad, we could be going into the playoffs with a very inexperienced quarterback. Granted, very good quarterback, but inexperienced nonetheless, and that could play a huge role in what happens in the playoffs. It doesn't make it easier that we're going up against a very good Ravens team. They are 12-2, so we are definitely fighting for home field advantage in the AFC with this game. If we lose this game, they have the tiebreaker on us, and it's all going to come down to week 17. However, if we win this game, we should have home field advantage to the Super Bowl, which would be incredible. Let's go ahead and get going with game prep here. Also, you guys were correct. We do actually have the first round pick from the Redskins, so we'll have to check out what their record is as well, and we can scout a little bit in the medium rounds a little bit more. So start developing some players. People have been asking why I haven't been developing others. Again, it all comes down to what their development trait is. Okafor is a 69 overall, giggity. Somebody had asked about that. They weren't quite sure. I forget what round he was drafted in. I do not remember that. You know what? We're going to have to put some time into small, especially if this injury is bad. So hopefully it's not. We'll see what happens. I don't know what that was. I wasn't trying to. All right, yeah. So we should have 9 left, which gives us enough for one more. And let's go back to Jimmy Mosley, man. Mosley had a great game last week. Picked up a few sacks. You know, he was definitely doing pretty good. So there we go with that. Let's go ahead and back out of here. We are in the positive funds with 1 game on the road and 1 game at home left, so that's good to see. The Bolts bid farewell to their own old home. Yep, so DeMarco Beasley, a lot of people were asking to scout DeMarco Beasley, so we will do that. Let's go ahead and check out the standings, though, and see what the Redskins' record is here. 49ers, baby! 49ers, which they won the Super Bowl our first year in this franchise mode, so they are definitely going to be a threat. That'd be terrible if I have to play the 49ers in the Super Bowl if we make it that far. So here are the Redskins. They're about in the middle of the pack, so we're looking at a middle first-round draft pick there. Nothing too great, but obviously that's more than I remembered having, so that's definitely a plus. A lot of people wanted to scout DeMarco Beasley. You know, this is the free safety that took over for Jimmy Mosley at Wisconsin, so that's very interesting. Where is he projected to go? That's unscouted. Available. Where is he projected to go? You know what? We're going to be picking around where he's at. There is a possibility we could end up getting DeMarco Beasley. Not great speed, though. Not great speed. Oh my gosh, no. I'm so let down. I'm so let down. I was really thinking DeMarco Beasley was going to be some kind of beast. That does not seem to be the case. He did win the Heisman Trophy, but it looks like his game doesn't really translate well to the NFL. Now, we do need a strong safety more than we need a free safety, so we can go ahead and scout a few of these players, see what they are offering. Not great coverage there. Whoops, did not mean to do that one. Hit power A, tackle C, catching C. Good hit power. Nothing that really stands out, to be honest. So Bradford Patrick, let's see what he has. Good zone coverage, good man coverage. We can definitely work with that, make him better. Not great hit power. I mean, it's good. You know, it's not an A. Catching still a C. But, you know, something else we could work with if he were to fall to us. But now that I know we have a pick in the middle of the round here, we might be able to find something good. You know, I could always get a tight end. We haven't really had a tight end. We've plugged in Reese there, and Reese has been doing great. But, you know, we could always work with something else, too. Johnny Simon. All right. Nothing great here. Nothing great, but, you know, getting another corner could be a nice pickup. Also from Nebraska, so he probably played with Jimmy Mosley as well as Beasley, the Heisman Trophy winner. Definitely something we could work with here. I don't know why I always forget to not scout hit power for corners. A route runner, 5'7". Woo! We already have one of those. We already have one of those. You know what? If we're going to make a trade, granted, I'm not trying to pick up another quarterback. I'm not trying to deal with that quarterback controversy again. Just kind of wanted to see what he offered. I would like a fast quarterback, though. We'll come back to some more picks later. We'll come back to some more scouting later. I want to save points up until we kind of know where we're sitting with our roster a little bit more than we do now. But I did want to scout that free safety for you guys. A lot of people are asking about that. Marcel Reese, here we go, baby. Let's see what he is up to. And he turned down $10 million. I'm trying to avoid this bonus money, guys. I'm trying to avoid it. Let's see if he'll go with $11 million over 2 years. We're giving him more than he wants. I can't do the bonus money. You know, that really handicaps my team. Especially going into free agency. I want to have some room. I doubt I'm going to be able to really sign anybody. Honestly, our team is pretty stacked right now. We don't have a whole lot of needs. So here we go, guys. Before we get to the injury report, before we get to that, let's go ahead and check out. Oh, cool. So he 15 million. What? No. Did you guys not just see me offer a 2-year, $11 million contract? Where is this 3-year, $15 million contract coming from? What? I'm so confused as to how that happened. Huh. Okay. That's fine. I'm glad to have Reese back. I hope they didn't include a bonus since they apparently just offered their own contract. Very interesting, though. Very interesting. Some of the big names around the league getting signed, obviously, as you would expect. Looking good, looking good. So here's some of the names that are now off the market. But anyway, that was really weird. That was really weird. Let's go ahead and check out the awards. See what we got for the weekly awards. Matt Ryan, 30 of 39, 320 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Andy Dalton, 25 of 34, 214 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And Curry, right end, making a revival here. There we go. 8 tackles, 3 sacks. And Ryan, a cornerback for the New England Patriot, defending Super Bowl champions in real life now. As much as I hate saying that, I'm glad it was not the Seahawks. 11 tackles, 3 interceptions for him. Let's go ahead and go check out the big news of the week, the Derek Carr injury. Hopefully, this is not a bad injury. Hopefully, we have him back soon. I don't want to go to the playoffs with the inexperienced quarterback. So, here we have it. And Derek Carr is out for 3 weeks. Which means he should be back for our first playoff game because we have 2 more regular season games and we have a bye week. We have the wild card off. So he should be back for the playoffs. Luckily, this is good for us. It gives Small an opportunity. We get to see what he's made of. See how he does over these next 2 games. You know, if he really stands out, we have a tough decision on our hand. But Derek Carr has played great for us all season. I see no reason to bench him. We have a very, very good record, in large part due to him. Obviously, his receivers played a big part in that as well. But Keith McGill also back for the playoffs. I'm excited about that. So that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you are okay with the news and the scouting and all that jazz. And I will see you in Week 16 as we take on the Baltimore Ravens. Later, guys.